Welcome to the interview series from the ImAgE-D Doctoral Network. And today we have Stefan from the University of Tromsø with us. And he is also towards the end of his PhD journey, I believe, in his last year. And it's been a while since your last interview. How have you been since then?
Great. Work is finally picking up. The projects are going well. Sometimes stress, but that's to be expected from a PhD.
I can completely agree with that, but it's good to hear. And how would you describe your typical day in your lab or in general as a doctoral candidate?
So it varies very much where I am in an experiment. So if I have to perform the whole experiment, usually it starts with very early. So I will start around 7:30, be in the lab for the whole day. And if it's an early day, then I'll stop at 4. But I've also had some days where I had to go until 9 or 10.
Okay, so I can see that you manage very well your work life. But at this point, could you briefly tell me about your project?
Yep. So we've been working on trying to develop a method how we can visualize fenestrations in the brain, because no one has done this before, and we have coupled this with making a completely automatic analysis of scoring the fenestration, so extracting all the quantitative measures like diameter, porosity, and density.
That sounds very interesting, I would say. But I don't know, is it your background like from more biological or engineering, since it's like an imaging network, right? May I ask what is your background?
Yes, I have a background in neurobiology.
Okay.
So we have used a lot of imaging techniques, but not developing any sort of imaging modalities or going into more of the analysis part. That's new for me. Okay,
so for this reason, did you have to take any particular courses that are supporting you in these experiments?
So I haven't done any courses for this specifically, but I've been working with my supervisor on sharpening up my coding skills, but we have done this without doing any courses for it.
Okay. I am getting really like straight, clear answers, which I really appreciate. So I was wondering, like, how do you normally approach towards work? Like, what is your research process at this point?
So we've, at the beginning of my PhD, made, of course, a plan where we formulated all our questions and then taking it from there. So we have a clear goal in mind and then taking very methodical steps in how to approach that target and how to actually achieve what we hope to achieve.
That is excellent, I would say. So is there any results that you are particularly proud of, or any achievement that you have done in these past years that you would like to share with us?
I would say the thing that I'm most proud of is actually getting this whole automatic analysis pipeline to work. So we're now at the stage where we can just take any number of images, can be 1, can be 1,000, and we just throw it in our model, and all of the things that we want to get, we get without having to do anything like scoring manually ourselves.
Oh, that sounds very good, because I think it will be useful not just for the brain research specifically, but we can apply it to any other models. So that's really good, I would say. So we are almost to the end of this interview. So I have to ask this question, like, what are your future plans? Like, have you set any specific milestones for this journey and how would you like to end?
Well, the PhD is it's never enough. So there are always unanswered questions, which I hope to be able to address in a future postdoc. For the PhD, we have some clear project in mind, which we'll finish, of course.
That's really nice. I wish you all the best for your future success, I would say, and also to complete this journey in the wonderful way possible. Good luck with that. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was enough. But it was really good, one of the best. Thank you so much. I have switched the questions, like, because it came naturally.